My screen is kind of dirty, I guess. Ooh. Okay, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Hello, anybody out there? Oh, Berry Cherry. Hey, I'm totally going to time myself, guys. I'm totally going to time myself. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Because, I got to do some readings. I'm just feeling a little low. Well, that was quick. Hi, guys. Hi, Nia. Hi, Shakara. I hope you're resting, Nia. I hope you're resting. Hi, Kai. Hi, Berry Cherry. Hey, guys. I'm about to do a reading and I'm just feeling like, ugh. So I decided to come out here and run my mouth and see if it'll help my energy. I am glad, Nia, you need to rest. You need to rest. Drink some ginger tea. Ginger tea will be good for you. Hi, Shakara. Hi, Essence. Hi, Rena. Hi, Introvert San. Hi, Miss Mickey. Hi, Ruby. Hi, everybody. So keep me company for a little while before I do a reading. I'm gonna do a reading on reparations because I don't know what else to read right now. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Miss Fowler. I don't know what to read today, so I'm just gonna do a reading on reparations, but I just had to pump up my energy. After this, I think I'll do a little dancing. Hi, Courtney. Aliyah is not red. She is seanced. And I think I already seanced her recently and I seanced her for Patreon. So you want to go check because I seanced her like a couple of months ago. Hi, Kiara. Oh, thank you. I love you too, Bantu. I am because we are. The Bantu mantra is I am because you are. Oh, thank you, Trisha. I'm really trying. Your brother died last year, and I want to add his locks to mine. Is that a good idea? No, it's not a good idea. It's absolutely not a good idea. Mm-mm. His energy will merge with yours and he is dead. So you're putting dead energy on your head. It'll mess up your brain. I was about to be rude. It'll mess up your brain and it will completely destroy you. Oh, Mariah and Nick, I'm not getting Nick's energy as much. No matter how he's looking, he seems to be ill, and I don't mess with that. Yeah, you don't, guys. You don't mess with a dead person's things. As they are dead, so should their stuff. Messing with their things is going against nature. But in this instance, you're ruining yourself, mommy. You're not ruining anybody because it doesn't matter how you felt about that person when they were alive. Nobody's gonna watch Kali Uchis. I need to get people to watch my content. I lost my great grandfather and gained an ancestor. Could you recommend any rituals? Today is the third day. Well, the first thing you need to do is to cleanse. Forget the rituals for him. You have got to cleanse yourself. You've got to cleanse yourself. You've got to let him go and you've got to let his dead energy go because it shall bring you bad luck. It'll bring you bad luck, mommy. So you want to cleanse. So you want to cleanse any way you feel like it, but you want to cleanse because he is gone. And you want to tell him that his energy is no longer walking with us, that he is gone, and that, may he transcend to ancestralhood. But yeah, yeah. Do the neo soul singers, Jill Scott. Nobody knows those people. Girl, they're has-beens like me. Come on now. We need younger, better. Oh my gosh. My condolences on the loss of your great grandfather, Mama. And the condolences of the Bantu. Okay. You know Jill Scott and Pastor. Yes, you do, because you're old, like me. Let's have someone young, as we say in Africa, someone whose blood is still red. Okay, okay, like just don't. Is Missy Elliott ill? I don't see that. I just see that she's retired. Ice Spice. Who is Ice Spice? Hi, Lilita. Okay. You hate the new talent. You might hate the new talent, mommy, but that's where the world is going. We are in the sunset now, and I can hardly. I'm so looking forward. Go, can jealousy be a spiritual? Jealousy is a spiritual thing. It is a spiritual thing. Jealousy is the reason why evil exists. Jealousy and greed. The two major reasons why evil exists. Right after that, hatred is next. It is. And if you're the one who feels jealous about everything and everyone, cleanse that energy away from you. Burn some black pepper as you chant to get rid of that jealous energy, because we all have all the 7 vices. I constantly have to fight my own. Okay, people? We have all the 7 vices. We have all of them. I constantly have to fight my own. I do get jealous. I do get envious. I do hate. I do get slothful. I get all of those things, and I constantly have to fight myself. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I fail. Thank you, Mama. I put the makeup on to do the video for Patreon this week. I stopped 90-day fiance to run here. Well, hey, Amina, welcome to the Bantu. Welcome to the Bantu. Who is Ice Spice? Why is time going by so fast? To you, it's going by so fast. It's going really slowly for me. I want to be home. I want to be in Southern Africa. And my ancestors are fighting as to where I should go. Have you really, Amina? Well, the ones that are still up, because the hackers killed most of my best ones, you know. Have you really? That's so cool. Lana Del Rey. There's nothing much to say about her. She's a billionaire's daughter who paid her way to the top. The end. And other billionaires love her and they promote her. You know? Yeah. That's where my jealousy is right there. Rosie Courtney, who is Jack Harlow? King Von, he was a popular Chicago rapper. How long has he been gone? We don't do the deceased unless they've been gone for quite a while. You know? We don't 2 years now. Okay, I might look him up, but I don't really want to do dead people. My soul feels dead right now. I don't know why I want to drag myself. Jesse Williams and his ex-wife, very messy and long divorce. Because the wife is bitter. Hey, Cass, unbothered Sasa. I'm here, Auntie Isabel. Your words touched my heart in response to my email. Oh, thank you. I've still got to reply the other one. What was in LeBron and Drake's first reading that got the video taken down? I don't even remember. Because when I read someone or something, I don't remember. Is little baby gay? I don't know who he is, but I'm hearing no. Ariana Grande is always being requested. She ain't doing shit these days. She's just chilling. Dabrat and Lisa Ray, aren't they just sisters? Or they don't like each other, but that's okay. They'll never like each other. They never bonded. They never clicked. People are just trying to make them bond and click. They should just leave them alone. Do Post Malone They're saying he's on drugs, lost a lot of weight. He's another one I'm jealous of. A billionaire son who was made famous by his daddy's money. When I work through my jealousy, I will do him. Selena Gomez has been acting manic online. Well, they're just not able to control her anymore, but she hasn't changed much. When will you do a TikTok live reading? I was on TikTok just the other day to do a TikTok live reading, and nobody joined. I had to leave. Yeah, I had to leave. How rich was Michael B. Jordan? You said he came from money. Like his family? They're just the rich people. Dua Lipa, another rich girl. Dabrat and Lisa Ray. Who is she sisters with? Lisa Ray is sisters with someone. They are not lovers. Lisa Ray and Dabrat are not lovers. If it's the energy I'm feeling, they are sisters in some way or other. They are not lovers. They don't even like each other. Somebody tried. Yes, I can see that they are not blood sisters, but they are sisters in some way, and they can't stand each other. Somebody tries to capitalize on them being being oh, you want me to do tarot? Tarot is for wars. I do tarot for wars. Yes, they are sisters because they don't like each other. The Weeknd. I don't know much about The Weeknd except that he's Ethiopian and he's in Canada and he spends a lot of time with the Ethiopian community, you know. Yeah, they don't get along. They will never get along. They despise each other, but they put up a good front, you know. But what's going on with Jay-Z and Beyonce? Nothing that wasn't going on before. Bruno Mars. Nothing. Is there a way of getting gifts back after being messed with? Yes. Sam Smith. Is he Sam Smith or is he turned into someone else? Uh-huh. Lisa was lovers with Dabrat or something like that. No. No. I don't know where you all get the idea that Lisa Ray likes that. She doesn't. But maybe that's the problem between Dabrat and Lisa. Lisa is not into that. Dabrat might have liked her. I don't know. Thank you, Rosie. Okay, so nobody has anything interesting to say except asking questions about other people's lives, which we love over here. We are the National Enquirer. But I can leave this chat knowing that all your minds are peaceful and you are happy. Okay. You know, I can leave your minds knowing you're all peaceful and you are happy, you know, and I can, because when you gossip about other people, it means your lives are good. What's the question? Oh no, I'm just replying questions. I just decided to come and up my thing. You know, my ancestors are fighting, Lilitha. Oh my God, this is why I don't come to Africa. My ancestors are fighting. Okay, they are really fighting over here. I said I wanted to go home. They said you can go home. Okay, now here's the problem about belonging to two high just fast food to two African countries. Here is the problem. My ancestors want me to go to the Eastern Cape and Cape town and do what I did the year before. And my grandma is saying no, she has to go to Zimbabwe because that's where she was born. Yes, I'm a hybrid. I'm suffering over here. ZAZW. So they are fighting. Let her go to Zimbabwe. No, she must go to South Africa. I'm getting no rest. High blessings and peace on earth. I decided, I know my grandma is putting up a fight, Flame Lily. She's like, she must go to Zimbabwe, where she was born, her belly button. And the great Xhosa is saying that plane had better be heading in the direction of Cape Town. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The underground gang is stressing me. Hi, Castaro. The underground gang is stressing me. But to be honest with you, South Africa is the most beautiful country in the world. I don't care who says what, when, where, and how. South Africa is the most beautiful country in the world. I stand in the Eastern Cape and I stand in the Western Cape and I just cry. I bawl my eyes out because that is so, it's the most beautiful country in the world. If you die without ever going to South Africa, then you didn't live at all. Okay, you did not live at all. The cities are just plain cities like anywhere else in the world. But when you get into the natural habitat and you stand there, I don't care who says what. I have traveled to all 5 continents. I have gone to like 50 something countries. South Africa is the most beautiful country in the whole wide world. Okay. Now, having said that, Zimbabwe is where my heart is. It's where my footprints are. My friends. Shona. Do you know, I want to speak in a language I understand. When I'm in South Africa, my ancestors are translating for me. My ancestors are translating from Xhosa to English. And then I reply in English, right? But it only happens when I'm in South Africa. But I want to go to Zimbabwe because it's my home. It's my land. And your home is your home. Your home is precious. Whether it's a rich country or a poor country, it's your home. You know what I'm saying? The Shonas are tribalists. That's not true. I was born to a Shona woman via Xhosa man. Come on now. My dad was Xhosa. My mom is Shona. Come on. That's not true. Shonas are the most beautiful people I know. They are the most peaceful. Okay, if you could take South Africa, if you could take South Africa the way it is, put it in the ocean, take Shona people, put them there, it'll be paradise. Okay. Yeah, it's paradise. They are, your mom is Shona too. Yes. My mom is Shona, my dad is Xhosa. Let me tell you, they are the most beautiful people on earth. And that's why I want to go there, because I can actually rest. I want to rest. I want to rest. So I want to rest among the language I understand, the culture I understand, the food I understand, the jokes, the laughter, the prize. Then I'm blessed because there is not much of a cultural difference between ZA and ZW. Really, there's not much of a cultural difference. Some things are just seamless. So, yeah, same food, same culture. You know how we eat so much protein. We have rice and we have so much meat, then we have very little carbs, right? That's in both countries. We eat the same way, and so many similarities. I always, even the way the Shona buried their people, it's the same as the Xhosa. The Xhosa just don't know that. The Xhosa don't know that the burial rituals of the Shona are exactly the same as the Xhosa. So there are things that just merge. Yes, we are kind of the same people. And if it wasn't for colonization, we all probably might be speaking less languages. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. I got to talk about our day, March 10. March 10. Okay. March 10 is the day of life. We really would be the same people because our culture is like this. You know, I just have to change a little thing here when I'm doing it for my grandma and a little thing there when I'm doing it for the Xhosa. It's very little. It's like our culture is like this. They are not tribalistic. The Shona are not tribalistic, but they are very reserved and they are very cold. The Shona are some of the coldest Africans I've ever come across. They are very cold. So you might take that as tribalistic because they are emotionless almost. Emotion is disgusting to them. Showing emotion is disgusting to them. What about the Ndebele in Zim? I have Ndebele relatives. Yeah, I have Ndebele relatives. I find them, actually, I find them the same as the Shona. They are very emotionless. They are very cold. So again, the Ndebele, you must remember that the Ndebele are not pure Ndebele as well, hey? What's his name? Muzilikazi came from South Africa with more men than women. Then they raided the Shona for women. Then the Shona women gave birth, and now they are Ndebele. Like I am Xhosa because of my paternal bloodline. They are Ndebele because of their paternal bloodline. So they have that Shona coldness as well. Like the Shona, the Zimbabweans in general, showing too much emotion is disgusting. They are like Zulus. I agree. Showing too much emotion to Zimbabweans is disgusting. It's like, it's primitive. It's like, hold yourself together, you know. Yeah, so maybe you might think they're tribalistic because they are like that, but you find Nigerians cold. I don't find Nigerians cold. They are the warmest people I've ever come across. Unless if they are not comfortable. I really find them the most passionate, the warmest people I've ever come across. I've never met a cold Nigerian personally. I personally don't like tribalism. In my country, tribalism is rife. I find it divisive. Where is that? Well, then, Amina, let me show off about the Shona. There are no such people as the Shona. These were 14 different tribes, 14 different languages, 14 different cultures that decided to become one. Yes, the Xhosa are cold as ice and smart. I agree. 14 different tribes decided to become one. So they created a language. They created a language, and the language is Shona. Shona didn't exist as a language until maybe 130 years ago, and everybody participated in amalgamating 14 tribes into one. So if you don't like tribalism, follow the Shona. They are a made up tribe. Becoming one Shona tribe is beautiful. Yes. In Somalia, it just, yeah. They had no time for that foolishness of different tribes. So they had conferences, created one language, decided to pray the same way, decided to intermarry. And so Shona is like English. It's a language that is learned. Yeah, it's a language that is learned. So, your people must be like the Shona. They must learn. Now, everybody's saying, I hate the Shona. But the Shona are four different tribes, yo. 14 different tribes. The Shona are 14 different tribes. And it's always the Shona this, the Shona that. There are 14 different tribes with 14 different kings. Ha! 14 different royal families, 14 different languages, but they all amalgamated to become one. How beautiful are the dances of the Shona people, or do you prefer the Xhosa dances? I prefer the Shona dances. The Shona dances are very sexual. I definitely prefer the Shona dances. I do. They are very sexual, and I prefer them. Yes, I do. I do. I do. But I prefer the Costa Demina, if that makes sense. I love the Costa Demina. And I actually love the way the Costa love. When I'm among the Costa, I feel loved so much. They are more loving to me. They are kinder to me because they know I wasn't raised in the culture. You know, they are compassionate and caring, and they embrace me and they hug me so much. So I prefer the love of the Xhosa to the love of the Shona. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do prefer the Xhosa. In general, I prefer the Xhosa. In general, I feel loved. Oh, thank you, Shakara. I don't say it well enough. That's why my ancestors say I must go to the Eastern Cape and learn Xhosa so that I can actually say my own, speak in my own language. I think I'm probably going to end up there. Yes, I love the demeanor of the Xhosa. I love the way they carry themselves, but I am being honest. The Xhosa are more loving. I love being around my people. They understand that I was born to a foreign woman in a foreign country. That was the time during apartheid. There are lots of us like that, and they give me leeway. They give me compassion. Who are your highest vibrating ancestors outside of my grandmother? Is not a high vibrating ancestor. She's not. She's just the one who talks too much. The great Xhosa and my Xhosa ancestors. My Xhosa ancestors, led by the great Xhosa. My grandma is told what to do by the great Xhosa. Yeah. And she's only active because of the Xhosa and his ways, the great Xhosa and his ways. Hi, Nina. It's not always that. My grandma has to get permission from my grandfather, the great Xhosa. Are you led predominantly by women? No. I got 50-50. I've got 50-50. And many times my ancestors will make me choose because this is an interesting topic. So I can talk about this. This is the ancestors. Yes. Am I led? Am I led by a male or female? It's 50-50. Like many times my ancestors will make me choose. My grandma will say, your grandfathers are saying, we are saying, pick a side. And I'm not gonna lie, 99% of the time, I pick my grandfathers. Every time I get some sort of tarot reading, they talk about spirit animals. Describe that, please. That whoever is giving you that tarot reading, that's their culture. We don't have spirit animals. We have totems. That's why I am the snake. You know my emblem, the snake. I am a Majola. Okay, that's my totem. I am a Majola. That's a totem. That's like, I'm a member. Yeah, we have totems. We don't have spirit animals. Okay. So I am given a choice. Most times I pick the Xhosa. Yes, I am a Majola. What did you think? And why are you saying, oh my God, Majola? Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that just fast, boo? Nice to meet you guys. What are you saying? You've never met a Majola? What do totems do? I don't know the Xhosa identification. It's like the snake is our clan family member, but I do know the Shona identification of totems. It means that your clan is responsible for the behavior and upkeep of a certain animal, and you are also responsible if it's going extinct. Basically, you have to keep it on earth. Oh, very powerful totems, apparently. Cool. Oh, okay. Nelson Mandela was a Majola. Okay. So, what is this? I didn't know that we are known as very powerful. I didn't know. I'm a Majola. Anyway, what is this? Really? Really? Yeah. So it's like my clan, the Majola, we are responsible for the snakes. We lead the snakes. Like Agnes, she was flying above me and she was like a flying snake just 3 weeks ago before I brought her down, right? I brought it up. So I'm a Majola. So I stood up and I said to her, snakes are not supposed to fly. It's against nature. Get down to the ground and eat grass. And you know what? She fell because I was standing on my clan. I was standing on my clan. So yeah. What is the process of initiation? What to expect is the initiation given a special name. Just think of the branch. The initiation I do is modernized. The initiation you would get as a Xhosa in a Xhosa village, you are usually initiated in a cattle crawl with the cattle, because we truly believe that our ancestors are watching our cattle because our cattle are our money. Do ancestors ever get angry at you, and how can you tell them you are angry at them? They get angry at me all the time, and you're a Maposa. Okay, now what's a Maposa? Translate for me. How do I protect Maposa? Okay, translate what a Maposa is, and then I will let you know. Oh, okay. So so you take care of the actual snakes? No. Well, yes, we're supposed to take care of them on the ground. You're right. Yes, as a Majola, I'm supposed to be doing that shit. I'm not doing it. But yes, literally. Porcupine. That's a good one. I mean, that's it. Because you know what though, the snake gives you its characteristics, and I've got metaphysicality because snakes are spiritual animals. So the snake makes me a stronger spiritualist, right? Porcupine, that would be. Hi, Alex, babe. Porcupine. So you guys are hard to kill. I would say you're the strongest. Yeah, that's what a totem does. The animal, in turn for you taking care of it, it gives you, the clan, its characteristics. So I shaved my head, so my wig is falling, but I don't know why. I don't know why I have this wig, because I'm not doing any readings right now. Okay, so alrighty, let my air breathe. Okay. See why I said pop? Yes. I get some of my metaphysicality from the snake, right? So if you are porcupine, if your clan, for instance, is porcupine. Oh, thank you. If your clan, for instance, is porcupine, it means you're hard to kill. I mean, I would love that, right? Because the animals give you their characteristics. Have you ever heard of the hyena people of Nigeria? I've never. But they must be talking to hyenas. They must be taming hyenas all day, every day, right? They must be. Sam Fayo, they must be. How did you find your clan totem? I was born to it. Everybody knows their clan totem. I was born to it. Yeah, I was born to it. Elephant, Zo. Hey, my initiation is in Zimbabwe, the one who put the stuff on me wasn't Zoe. Yeah, she wasn't Zoe. You know, the one who put my grandmother's stuff on me, she wasn't Zoe. Elephant, yeah, and she was big too. Yeah, yes. So, yeah, guys. So, yes, they also started to look like hyenas. Yes, because you get the characteristics of the animal, right? The animal also protects you in turn. I've seen myself, yeah. So, you don't know yours? Just first, how can you not know yours? How can you not know yours? Well, I'm a Majola. That's why you see the snake at the end of my videos. That's me telling you all that I am a Majola. I have great metaphysical powers given to me because my family member is a snake. You look like a porcupine. Well, I think I'm beautiful like a snake. What say you? What's yours, Berry Cherry? I'm a wolf in my dreams. That's you, Alex Bay. See? Snakes are beautiful. So there you go. I think I'm mesmerizing. Thank you, Shakara. See, guys? All good. All good over here. So, yeah. So, like, for us, the Bantu totems are, when are you getting a husband, Isabel? You gotta ask the great Casa. You look so beautiful with the new. Oh, thank you. But you guys have never seen my natural hair. This is the first time I'm showing it to you because I'm not doing readings, and I decided, why the heck not? Okay, yeah, I'm not doing a reading. Yeah, this is my natural hair. More or less, sometimes I dye it blonde. I cut the locks because I'm going home. And whenever I go home, I do rituals. And they always want me to cut my hair. You know, the Kosa as, thank you, Lilita. I bet I look very South African now. You know, the Kosa are very specific. When you do rituals and initiations or whatever, you have to cut your hair. You know, so Nia says the bald head era. Nia, that bald head era has been in South Africa forever. Thank you, J-Lo. Please tell us if Rihanna got a real baby this time. We walked away from that. Our answer is we don't think so. I think if you guys go back to my readings where he had so many pregnant women and da-da-da-da, I think she's just trying to bring all. I look Bantu as fuck. I know. You know, I think she's just trying to bring all those fetuses and all those babies into the limelight. I would hate to cut my hair. The commitment. Yes, Trisha, you have to cut your hair. When you're Xhosa and you're going through initiations and things, you cut your hair. So I cut my hair early because I just feel like I'm overwhelmed and traumatized. Then I'll just keep it short until I'll keep it like this until I go home. Until I come back from home. Thank you, Double D. Always admired. Oh, really? Let me tell you, it gets very cold. But it's, I'm going home. I'm so homesick. Yes, people cut their hair in December a lot. It's like it's girl look. Yeah. Yeah. It's a thing. She should have just, I'm so homesick. I just want to go home so badly. It's not even funny. You can't wait for your initiation. Are you having one? Well, hopefully you're not Xhosa because they will cut your hair. I'm feeling like cutting mine off again now, Gogo. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We say we cut our hair through stress and what have you, right? You're going to have an amazing time at home. I hope so. Is Zendaya one of those chicks that come from mass privilege? Yes, yes. I hope so. I'm gonna meet my sisters. I'm gonna spend some time with my sisters. I'm even buying them gifts and stuff. I haven't seen them or heard from them for years, but I'm gonna look for them. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna spend time with them. Show that for you. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, J-Lo. I'm gonna spend time with them and I'm gonna heal, and hopefully they'll be healing too. So yeah. What's your favorite dish to eat when you go home? Which home? I eat the same thing in both homes. Bob Bry. Okay, my dad, I just know he is ZA. Oh, okay. Well, you can find out via your ancestors. It's called a braai. You guys call it a barbecue. And we eat our braais with pap. And when I'm in South Africa, I just always had pap and vegetables in both countries. So pap is like a palenta, it's like grits, but it's thicker. And I lots and lots and lots and lots of meats. So it doesn't matter where I am, whether I'm in the Eastern Cape or I'm in Zim. Yes, it's like ugali. Exactly. It doesn't matter where I am. It's exactly like ugali. Only ugali is thicker and harder. We tend to go thinner. So it doesn't matter where I am. Oh, thank you. The bald head, thank you so much. It doesn't matter where I am. I eat the same thing. We have the same food. South Africans and Zimbabweans eat exactly the same thing. So I'll be doing as many braais as I can. I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. You're still looking for lavender. You'll find it. If you can't find lavender, use cloves. I see my ancestors wearing black and white, so I think I'm closer. So why are you crying about it? We are the best tribe. You should be dancing. You should be dancing, Berry Cherry, all the way to the bank and back. We are the best tribe. Why are you crying? We are the best tribe. Come on now. Black and white would be closer. It will be closer, yes. Why did you do Candy Beres? Is she into witchcraft? You said she was dark or something. She's just greedy and avaricious and lustful. That's all. Yes, you're lucky to be Casa, Berry Cherry. What do you want to be? What do you want to be? What do you want to be? If you do not want to be Casa, come on now. My grandma is laughing at me right now. She says, yeah. Grandma says you can be anything that's better than Cosa. Okay. Raven. Well, I came out. I'm trying to come out once every week. When I go home, I am going to be very active on YouTube. Hopefully, internet won't kill me. I'm going to be very active on YouTube. I'm going to be very active on Instagram. I might start a new Instagram just for my trip and all that stuff. I will be vlogging. I will be sharing my vlogs. And I'm just going to be showing you my day to day. I will not be doing readings at all. So I will be vlogging and uploading what I'm doing, where I went, what I did. I think I've told you this already. It's a blessing to know your tribe. I wish that I knew mine. We don't get that info living in America. It is. I'm not going to make little of how much of a blessing it is. It really, really is. And when I'm among the Xhosa, I feel whole. I do. I feel whole. Me as a squatter giving you guys side. I just fast food. Don't be jealous. We love it. Don't be jealous, just fast food. Don't be jealous. Jealousy doesn't sit well on you. Course I have got the most handsome men, the most beautiful women, the most intelligent, the most beautiful traditional dress. We got it all going on over there. Have you seen us? Have you seen us? Okay, the most beautiful territory. Have you seen us? to be African. It's a blessing. Yes, it is. I really miss home. I was looking at houses in the Eastern Cape, Lilitha. You might be right. Go, can you ask the Great Xhosa what animal Klinebe tribe is? Can you translate it for me? I can only ask. I can only ask when I understand it. Okay. Yeah, it's like I was saying, just fast please. You're laughing. you know, um, um, yeah, we're simply the best. I'm going to win Mega Millions and make sure Isabel gets a big mansion. Oh my God, I hope so. Today I was looking at houses in the Eastern Cape in South Africa. They're very expensive. And my Patreon does not work for you. How come? How come it doesn't work for me? Do give me more info. Oh my God, because I opened it in Canada. Okay. Oh my God. Thank you, Janine. Shakara, you're gonna Google our men. Oh yes, they are the best studs. Is your PayPal up and running at this point? To a point, yes. Now I'm not using Western Union as much anymore, so that's good. That's good. But I'm not gonna be doing readings when I go home this time, so I'm gonna be really poor. But I'm not gonna be doing readings. I'm just gonna be vlogging. So you'll all be coming on here just for vlogging. Yeah, Western Union did suck and it was a lot of work. I'll find a house in George. I went to George. There are too many white people there. I mean, there were barely any black people. Seriously. When you asked us about where you're moving, I got a vision of a view of a city. It was not in the US for sure. It was Africa. I don't know if you were looking at the city from a view. Yeah, I'm gravitating towards home. Yeah, I want to live in the outskirts. Have you been to George? Oh my God. George is full of old white people. Ooh, I know I'm old, but I do need some color to remind me that I'm home. Yes, yeah. I went to have breakfast in George and I felt like I was in Europe. Thank you, Katya. And I could feel the racism. Like they were looking at me like, what are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here? Well, I'm also looking at houses in Zimbabwe. Those are also unaffordable. So I don't know. Yeah, it was crazy. And I don't want that environment again. I want a little more multiracial. I don't want that environment again. I went Grace Jones. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That's you're just seeing it because I'm not doing any readings. Come to Joburg. That's why I wanted to go to Joburg, but I don't think my ancestors will allow it. They are very determined. Yes, Zim house prices are ridiculous. Like, have they gone crazy? Seriously. So me, I'm just going to go to my father's house. They've gone crazy. I mean, Zimbabweans have gone crazy. Seriously. So I'm just looking, you know. Yeah, they've gone crazy. I mean, is anybody even buying those things, Flame Lily? Your Isabel 14. It's not email, mommy. Oh, but Ken, that's not an email. Isabel 1414 is my YouTube channel, which you're on. Yeah, it's not, yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, it's like, so hey guys, March 10. Do not forget to celebrate your ancestors and do not forget to look beautiful. This is the year we are going to look gorgeous when we do these rituals and when we do anything. This is the year we are going to blow our own minds with our own beauty. So March 10. March 10. You're sure no one is buying them, right? I mean, the hell? I mean, those houses are not worth the amount of money they are asking for. That's some garbage. But I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon. In Zimbabwe it doesn't bother me because my dad had a lot of property there. So you know what? If I choose to live in Zimbabwe, me and my sisters were going to fight it out for the property my dad. But South Africa, I have to buy. I have to buy property. Okay, hustlers and Zim officials are buying though. I'm not in Zim and I'm shocked at the prices. I saw that. I saw a lot of women who use their bodies rather than their brains, and they've skin lightened themselves. I saw that they are the ones in the $1 million houses. I saw that. Start with Amina. I can't build in Zim. I mean, who's going to be there to watch all the building? It's cheaper to, I have to be there though. Hi, Gogo, Naledi here. Hi, Naledi. So, guys, March 10, March 10, March 10, March 10. It's our holiday. We created it. And it started with us right here in the Americas. And guess what? The whole of Africa will end up celebrating this holiday. Yes, they will. Your holiday, our holiday. Day of light. Okay? I'm not building Berry Cherry. I'm going to fight my sisters for one of my father's houses. The end. That's what I'm doing. I don't know what they're doing, but if I choose Zimbabwe, I'm fighting for one of those houses. If I choose South Africa, I have to pay. I still have salts and oils. The Isobel Mitton Company, please email me. I'm going to start mailing them tomorrow. I have to sell everything and get rid of everything in my house because I'm not taking anything at all. If you're Zimbabwean out there and you are in Canada, Toronto, I have some really expensive beds and things like that you may want. If you're in Toronto, or if you know a Zimbabwean who's in Toronto or anywhere near, I have furniture. I'm giving away because I'm not taking anything. I know I no longer have water oil. Gogo, I think you need to settle in South Africa because Zim is where all the vultures are. I don't think you deserve constant metaphysical fights, please. I agree. But I just finished fighting with a South African, a Namibian Sangoma who lives in Cape Town. I just Gogo, can mermaids be ancestors? We know them to be ancestors. That's what we know. We know that mermaids are ancestors. If your ancestors are not active, can you still take part in March 10? Yes, they are active. Everybody's ancestors are active. Take part March 10 and look gorgeous. Let's have some black beauty out there. South Africans have less vultures and more peace. That's true. Well, that's why my ancestors want me to go. That's why they woke me up this morning to look at houses. Go for housing best options. Either get an agent or build in the rural areas. It's close to drive into the city. Oh my God. Thank you for that. I would love to build in the rural area, actually. Thank you for that, Lilitha. Gogo, I thought you were fine with gold digging. I am a gold digger. But there's no gold digging anywhere here. You know what I'm saying? I am fine. What I'm saying is that they are the ones who are in those $1 million houses. I'm a loser when it comes to gold digging. Black men don't like to give me their money. Or try looking at King Williamstown. It's close to Makanda. Okay, let me write that down. King Williamstown. Okay, I can still find it, right? After this live. Gogo, when you do your permanent move, can I still get readings from you? Yes, Miss Fowler. Yes. I'm gonna continue as is. Yes. I'm gonna continue. Giving readings only when I get there, May, June. In July, I'm not going to do any readings at all. I'm going to take some time to heal. I'm going to take some time to heal from all the Agnes attacks. We finally took her down, but it took a lot. I'm going to take some time to heal, acclimatize. I have a lot of rituals I need to do for my ancestors in both territories. I need to kill a bull in Cape Town, not in Cape Town, in the Eastern Cape. I need to kill a bull, and I need to kill a bull in Zimbabwe. So I got a lot of rituals to do, a lot of. Then I'm going to be meeting with other sangomas, checking out other ngangas in Zimbabwe and sangomas in South Africa. I'm going to be immersed, and I'll be learning about herbs and stuff. So I will not be doing readings this time. I will not be at all. But then after June, July, after August, I'm back. I'm back. So if you want a reading, get one now. Get one now. I'm closing the readings in May. So get one now. And I will reopen them in August. So Lilitha and company, do you guys want to come to Zim while I'm there? I can get you all on a bus. I can get you all on a bus. Alex, babe, yes, yours is next week. Nevada or Boston area until your permanent move, Gogo. Really? You do, Lilitha? I can get you there while I'm there. Come and be my assistant, Mama. I can get you on a bus. I really can. Yeah. So let's plan. Let's plan. Okay? Let's plan. But you should keep the bold look. I do keep the bold look, Mama. Only I'm not allowed to do readings with my crown chakra showing. So it's either I wrap it up or I wear a wig. My grandma is about wigs. My granddad is about wrapping it up. I'm so upset. I wish I could come home, Makulu. Why can't you come home? I'm offering bus tickets over here. I really am offering bus tickets over here. Okay. Do you ever get clients that are nervous about hearing about from them all the time? You know what? These days I hardly ever get new clients. I get my old gang. I'm lucky to have kept my clients. I'm sure that's with everybody. What kind of oils will you have for the branch? I'm flying straight from Africa to the branch. So whatever I make, I'm making with herbs from Africa. So I can only tell you, but they are the same oils though, but I want to add some oils, like for sex and things like that. So I'm going to go home and I'm going to learn. I'm going to go home and learn new things. Oh, you live in Great Britain. Oh, okay. I miss home. I miss home. I miss it so much. And the older you get, the more you miss home. I'm so surprised. When I was younger, I did not miss it at all. But the older you get, it's like your body has a memory and it remembers. Your body has a memory, and okay, I'll make 15 for you. It remembers things and it wants to go back to that memory. So, yeah. Okay, what oils do I have left? Air oils. I made too many air oils, and then shit went down, and then my life went to hell in a handbasket. And I'm trying to walk away from that. I'm trying to just close my eyes to the carnage that I created in my own world by trusting people I should never have trusted. I can't wait to hear from my little Bantu soul. I always think one should, but and I'm gonna be honest. African Americans have a hard time accepting truth. You have a hard time accepting your soul's truth because it's a fake world. The West is a fake world, and it's fake. And we have bought into the fakeness of it all. People say Hollywood is so fake, but that's not true. The whole of the West is so fake. It's so fake. It's like um everyone is lying literally to themselves. And you know what's so funny though? Men don't lie to themselves. Men look at themselves without pity. I totally am shocked by this. It doesn't matter whether he is African or African American or white. Men don't lie to themselves. Men look at themselves without pity, know who and what they are. You know? You once told me I had a very African energy on TikTok live. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? But we as women, we hide, we duck, we don't accept ourselves, and we don't accept who we are. I live in Canada over 40 years and I miss Jamaica every day. Yeah, I'm done missing. I'm done missing my continent. I'm done. I'm leaving Canada and hopefully I won't be back. Whoa. You can never say never. I've learned in life. You can never say never. So for now, I am yes, that's possible. Women lie. So now I'm just bowing out for a while and I'm going back home. And hopefully I will come back to this part of the world whole. Yeah, men don't like, wow, Gogo, you've shaved off your hair. You look, thank you. So, yeah, it's hard for us women to be honest to ourselves. Okay. I've had lots of women say, I'm about to start a business. I want to start a business. 1 year turns into 2, 2 years turns into 3, 3 years turns into 4. And then women who overrate themselves, they overrate themselves. They believe they are up here when they're actually down here. And because you're overrating yourself, your life isn't going. Because you're not willing to put in the work from the bottom here on the way up. You're just not willing to do it. Who's that? Oh, I won't go. Alrighty. You're just not willing to do it. So you're not getting the right type of man for you. You are aiming, you see a high schooler aiming for a lawyer. Okay? Aiming for a lawyer. And you're a high schooler. He's a lawyer. You're a high schooler. He's a famous person. You're a high schooler. And you're aiming for that instead of aiming for the plumber. You know what I'm saying? Aim for the plumber. Then you will be in a 2-parent household. If that makes sense. Aim for the plumber, then you will have a 2-parent household. Aim for the mechanic, then you'll have a 2-parent household. You've only got high school. You may say education doesn't matter to you, but to men, it matters. Yes, you have a graduate degree, so you should aim for a lawyer. To men, it matters. Oh, thank you, very Sherry. To men, it matters. It's like women overrate themselves. And that's why so many of us are single. Okay? Aim for your class. Aim for your social class. And it's like, I should have had a rich guy, but you're not rich. Worse, you're not gorgeous enough to pull that rich man. The only way you come from the ghetto to being a millionaire's wife, and I'm being honest, the only way you come from the ghetto to being a millionaire's wife or a billionaire's wife is if you, one, are a stunning beauty, the aesthetic that they want. Do you have, thank you, Lusan, do you have that aesthetic that these rich men want? Or two, via college. Let's not lie to ourselves. Via college. They are literally white girls who just go to college so that they marry above themselves. Because men see marriage as a business, people. We are all, I love you, but a man sees it as what you got for me. What have you got for me? What have you got? Just fast, but you have to find your man first, then you have to point him out to me, then you have to send a picture, then we can work with him. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is so crazy how you overrate yourself and you think that he's not going to see all your shortcomings. He's going to see them. To men, relationships are a business deal. Hi, August, Virgo. And when women understand that, it will make sense to them. What have you got? What has he got? Can he put them together and can they move seamlessly together or not? If you look like a freaking liability, so, if you got high school, data mechanic, data plumber, those are good jobs. They pay well. Then you will have a 2-parent household. If you've got a bachelor's, date a bachelor's or a master's. Because once, as a girl, you just get that bachelor's degree, you're elevated. And I'm only talking about the girls who were born to poverty, the girls who were born with nothing. Those are the girls I'm talking to. Because if you're born to wealth and your daddy is rich, you're obviously going to marry a rich man. You're obviously going to get married because the man takes your dad and his achievements as clout. Yes, we don't need men here, but I'm talking to women. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy to me that you have high school and you want a baller, you want a doctor, you want that guy. You know what I'm saying? What if you're poor, though your father is rich, but not good at school? Well, then you better get really close to your father. You better ask your dad to introduce you to men, because that's the only way you're going to get one. Because men will go with a woman who doesn't have an education, who doesn't have anything, but has a rich daddy. Because that rich daddy can get him somewhere. There you go, Alex, babe. What if you don't have a dad in your life? Then you better go to school. You better go to school. Okay, that's the reality. A female can only climb the social ladder via education if you've got nothing else. But guys, there's nothing wrong with that mechanic. There is nothing wrong with that plumber. There is nothing wrong with the guy who does construction. Okay? There's nothing wrong with the construction worker. Okay? There's nothing. They make some of the best husbands. They make some of the best fathers. Okay? They work hard as long as they work hard. You know what you want more, so be more. If you want more than that, then be more yourself. I hope I'm making sense. Be more yourself. What have you got to offer empower him. Yes, construction workers are the rich dudes. That's what I know. Be more yourself. Well, Lilita, you are asking an African man to do the impossible. I was talking to African American. There is no way your father is ever going to introduce you to a man. You have to bring him. What you need to do when you meet a man is show off about your dad's wealth. That'll bring him down to heel. But you need to meet a man from a certain social class who accepts that. Because African men are very proud. They are extremely proud. I don't have a cash app, Jamel Williams. Let me tell you guys, you want to, oh my God, it's like there is a great overestimation of self because we live in a fake world. You know, construction workers make a lot of money, people. Men who work with their hands make a lot of money. You make a lot of money. So how when you sleep with someone, the lesser soul is harvesting the other soul, want a working class. But that's my point, Stolen Channel. How do you know that you are the higher soul? Huh? Overestimation. How do you know that you're the higher soul? How do you know that? Seriously. Construction workers are making 100,000 and mechanics. Those guys make a lot of money. You know, and the one thing that annoys me the most is when this beautiful woman with everything sends me a picture of a thug and says to me, yes, even says to me, will he marry me? I'm like, what the F is wrong with you? There are good men who've never seen the inside of a prison. And you are going for a thug and you think you will not end up a single mother? Black women must seriously acknowledge that a lot of their issues with men is because of them. We must seriously acknowledge it and we must seriously stand on it. You have to choose better. I mean, you're with a thug. He's got those gold teeth and he's got a grin, you know. And you are saying, I want a permanent relationship with this one. Yeah, you and 20 others. Because he has so many women. This thug has so many women. In Africa, we say he smells of pussy. Yeah. He smells of it. He smells of women. He has so many women. And you are saying you want to be the only one. Seriously, girls, I'm old now. Okay, my new guide has been to date a man who at least wants his own place. Why must he at least want? This is where your gold digging perspective must come in. He must be able to provide for himself without you saying this is what he wants. You know, really, I'm completing my doctorate. Yes, Mama, you are the kind who dates business owners incognito. You date business owners and CEOs and basketball players and presidents. You do. You do. You do. An educated thug. I would date a drug dealer if he is the one running the streets, and he better be running the entire streets of Chicago. Okay. He better be running Chicago. He better be running Chicago. But doesn't that eliminate the working class? I think I am confused. Confused about what? If he can't provide for himself, he definitely can't. Exactly. Exactly. He has to provide for himself. I mean, seriously. Don't say, I want you to have. Do you have your own place? Do you have your own car? Like men look at relationships as a business, people. So I do worry about getting older sometimes. Yeah, you better get on it. You know what I'm saying? So, you have got to look at relationships as a business too. What am I bringing to his table? I really used to make fun of it, but seriously, you need to ask yourself that question before you start fantasizing. Because if you're not putting enough on the table, okay, if you're not putting enough on the table, he's not marrying you. If he's not marrying you, I don't think I appear as the wife one a world would need. Should I be say bother setting my standards? No, do not. Because a rich man is all about appearances. And definitely, I'm telling you, because this is for my American sisters. Okay? This is for my American sisters. You are so freaking overestimating yourselves. It has reached the point of delusion. Okay, you have reached the point you've become, not all of you, thank God, but you've become delusional. Okay, if you've got high school, you are for the mechanic, and you are for the construction worker and the plumber and the FedEx driver. Okay. I'm telling you, you will be used by these rich men and they will walk away from you. Wanting a house and a car of their own. He should have a house and he should have a car of his own before you date him, Stolen Channel. That's what you're not listening to me about. He should have a house. He should have a car of his own before you date him. We were always told, look at what a man can do for you and your baby before you bring that baby into the world. We have slim pickings. Most of them are in jail or like men. Well, then, you know what? Black men ain't the only men on earth. Me, I'm an equal opportunity employer for that reason. Widen your marketing. Widen it. They are Hispanic men. They are hot as F. Widen. What happens if you're not intended to get married? Sapphire, there's no point in dating if you're not heading towards marriage. Okay. And if you believe that, you've bought into the propaganda of men. You're giving them free eggs all day, every day, and they're not paying for it. There's no point in dating unless you're heading towards marriage. Be African about that. But the only issue is that when the woman is richer, then the man, V Athena, date within your social circle. You know what? I've actually even found it difficult to make friends outside my social circle. Yes. You tell him what you need. Yes. Let me tell you. Date in your social circle. Yeah. Open your markets. Do an extensive market research. Date. I always say I'm strictly Southern African in that I can be with a Zimbabwean, South African, Botswana, Namibian, Zambian. I go as far as Zambia. Malawian, I go as far as Malawi. Then I close the door. This is me doing my market research of Africa. I go as far as Malawi, then door is closed because I can date any man from there. You see what I've done? I've widened my search to 5 to 6 African countries. Yeah. So, there is a horrible delusion and overestimation of self. And for as long as we are breeding that overestimation and that delusion, there will be very few marriages. Very few. Well, there you go, Berry Cherry, strictly African. Exactly. See, I'm strictly Southern African. Asian men be rich. Exactly. Stop being deluded. If you're a high schooler, you ain't getting anything but a mechanic or a plumber or a FedEx driver or a truck driver. That's your class. That's your status. And women can only climb up status through two ways: education and marriage. Okay. And if you're not educated, you're not climbing. So be nice to them boys who are wearing the uniform, the brown uniform of FedEx, and get your business done. Is it brown or blue these days? What if you have an associate? You need to go to school and get more, because a professional male is not going to look at you. It's still brown. Okay, good. A professional male is not going to look at you. Thank you, incognito. Thank you. A woman's job is to marry for security and improved social status for your future. That's true. They are very lucky, Berry Cherry, that you love them all. West, north, south, east. They are so lucky you love them all. I personally do not want to mix and mingle the metaphysicalities. I cannot do it. So I stick to my metaphysicality. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mix metaphysicalities. I stick to mine. I do not fit the bill of what a rich man would want, and the men who have houses and cars are already attached to a woman. Of course. I hope I am wrong. You have told me to expand my mind. It's hard. Well, stretch that mind. Stretch it. Stretch it. On that note, people, I gotta go. Thank you all so much. Much love. You know what I mean? And I do have my Patreon. Let me advertise my Patreon. Let me advertise it. I do have all these classes on relationships on Patreon. I do. Well, they come from my ancestors. Okay, go please check your messages. I will, mommy, because I'm about to go. I'm not scared. Oh, Berry Cherry, you're not scared of anything. I admire that. I'm not going to tell you to do it any different, Berry Cherry. I'm not going to tell you to change or do it any different. I admire that. Fear is the tool of the devil, and we ain't got time for it in this house. We ain't got time for it. Okay. I admire that. I truly do. Enjoy them men. Then you can tell us all about. I've never dated a West African. I've never dated an East African. I've never dated a Central African. Oh, I've dated a Central African. I dated a Congolese. That was terrible. Okay, so anyway. But he was a neurosurgeon, though. He was a neurosurgeon. Well, it's a fact that most African males that you meet in this part of the world are very educated, right? So anyway, he was a neurosurgeon. It was terrible still. Okay, those are the people I've dated. All right. So on that note, people, thank you so much. I'm going to try and do that video after all. I'm going to do reparations like I said I would. I love you to death, and I spoke more than I usually do. So I'm going to put on. Yeah, you're dating land of the dead. West Africa is the land of the dead. Enjoy. I say, enjoy. No, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the Caribbean because this is an internal US thing. It's got nothing to do with the Caribbean. I'm reading the reparations of the United States. I think I'm going to pick 3 states and see what is what. And the video will be out next week. Okay? Well, this millionaire woman, she was desperate. I'm never doing that again. I'm never having friends outside my social class, and I'm never having lovers outside my social class. I'm done with that. That was a big mistake. I'm not doing it ever again. I'm going to make sure that my friends have at least, I'm going to make sure that my friends have either they come from good families, right? Remember what I said? When you're a woman, you either must come from a very good family or you must have education to elevate. I'm gonna have cut off of the kind of friends that I have. I've been having friends that are beneath my social class, and they've been a nightmare. And I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just not. I'm not torturing myself that way. They have been the worst to me, the worst people to me. That door is closed. I'm not doing it anymore. So it's the same as men. I'm not dating a man beneath my social class. I'm not. Okay, people.